Welcome to my class of cloud computing. Today we will learn about OpenStack, Aneka, CloudSim. These are different platforms today we will learn about. OpenStack is a free standard cloud computing platform mostly deployed as infrastructure as service in both public and private clouds where virtual servers and other resources are made available to users. The software platform consists of interrelated components that contains or that controls diverse multi-vendor hardware pool of processing, storage and networking resources throughout a data center. Users either manage it through a web-based dashboard through command line tool. OpenStack began in the year 2010 as a joint project of Rackspace Hosting and NASA. It was managed by OpenStack Foundation, a non-profit corporate entity established in the year of 2012 to promote OpenStack software and community. More than 500 companies have joined OpenStack. OpenStack is a software for building and managing cloud applications, for building and managing cloud computing platforms for public and private clouds. OpenStack has one of the biggest communities. It is managed by the OpenStack Foundation and is used to deploy virtual machine and other instances that handle different tasks for managing a cloud environment. OpenStack is considered as infrastructure as service. Based on OpenStack, different schematic diagrams are also made to explain the concept of OpenStack. In virtualization, resources such as storage, CPU, and RAM are abstracted from a variety of vendor specific program and split by a hypervisor before being distributed as needed. OpenStack platform on both OpenStack and AWS users can upload their own images. AWS has EC2, which are scalable virtual network with Zen and EMR Hadoop, based on big data analysis. OpenStack, on the other hand, boasts of an IaaS architecture. It scales horizontally and is designed to scale on hardware without specific requirements. To configure OpenStack, some steps need to be followed and some domain or some API versions need to be configured. OpenStack is used to display virtual machine and other instances that handle different tasks for managing a cloud environment. OpenStack is considered as infrastructure as service. OpenStack is open source, means that anyone that chooses to use it can access the source code, make changes, and share these with the community. OpenStack is open source, means that anyone that chooses to or that any OpenStack is an open source cloud computing platform that allows businesses to control large pools of compute, storage, and networking in a data center. The fact about OpenStack is open source, means that anyone that chooses to use it can access the source code, make changes, and share these with the community. One of the key benefits of this model is that the source code can be checked by a much larger set of people than proprietary code, which is restricted to its owners. Government by the OpenStack Foundation, there are more than 34,000 individual contributors and over 550 companies that participate in the project. OpenStack includes the ability to provide on-demand network, IP address, firewall, routers. Basic capabilities for these are built in, and OpenStack can also be integrated with telco-oriented SDN, software defined network offerings from network equipment provider such as Juniper, Cisco, and Nokia. For a business, the ability to define network through an API enables fast computation and fast integration. Similarly, OpenStack includes a framework for software defined storage, including both block and object storage mechanism. There are pure software implementation of these that are built in to OpenStack, but it is also possible to integrate with third party offerings from EMC, NetApp, Pure Storage, and others. OpenStack was originally launched in July 2010 by Rackspace and NASA as an open source initiative that combined NASA's Nebula platform and Rackspace Cloud Files platform. Today, hundreds of companies contribute to OpenStack code, with many more playing a part in the broader community. As it is most basic, OpenStack comprised of storage, compute, and networking projects. This is the diagrammatic representation of OpenStack platform. There are 9 integral parts: Nova, Swift, Cinder, Neutron, Horizon, Keystone, Glance, Celliometer, Heat. The key components described in detail are Nova. Nova is the primary compute engineering of OpenStack. used for developing and managing virtual machines and licenses you are used for deploying and managing virtual machine and instances for computing tasks. Nova supports wide range of hypervisors, KVM, Zen servers, VMware, ESXi, and Microsoft version V, Microsoft Hyper 5, Linux containers such as LXC are also supported. Next component is Swift. Swift is a storage system for object and files. Swift works in a different way to the traditional method of referring to files by their disk drive location. Instead, it is possible for developers to read for a unique identifier that reports to the unique identifier that refers to the file of piece of information, letting OpenStack decide where this information is stored. One of the main benefit of this is the ease of use it creates for scaling by removing the need for developers to worry about the capacity on a single system behind the software. Another added advantage is that the system takes care of ensuring that the data is backed up rather than relying upon the developer to do so. Next is Cinder. Cinder is a block storage component. What is its utilization? It is a block storage component. It accesses specific locations on a disk drive. Next is Neutron. Neutron is the networking element of OpenStack. The OpenStack that provides networking as a service capability. The software defined networking SDN replace the original networking techniques of choice called quantum support for multiple network model such as flat VLAN, VXLAN, static IPs. DHCP is included in Neutron while it can also be taken care of. SDN platforms such as OpenFlow allows to use advanced networking facilities. Horizon. Horizon is the dashboard of OpenStack. In this case, images refers to images of hard disk. Next is Glance. Glance provides image services to OpenStack. In this case, images refers to images or virtual copies of hard disk. Celiometer provides telemetry services which allows the cloud to provide billing services to individual users of the cloud. Keynote provide identity services. It is essentially a central list for all the users. Next and last key component of OpenStack is heat, which allows developer to store the requirement of a cloud application in a file that defines what memory are necessary for that application. Next, we go to another different platform which is called Aneka platform. Aneka is a platform and a framework for developing distributed architecture on the cloud. It harnesses the spare CPU cycle of a heterogeneous network of desktop PCs and servers or data centers on demand. Aneka provides developers with a rich set of APIs for transparently exploiting such resources and expressing the business logic of an application. This can be a public cloud. This can be a public cloud available to anyone through the internet or a private cloud constituted by a set of nodes with a restricted access. The Aneka based computing cloud is a collection of physical and virtual resources connected through a network which are mm, connected to networks that provide basic management feature of single node and leverages all the other operation on the service that it is hosting. The services are broken up into fabric, foundation and execution resources. Fabric services directly interact with fabric services directly interact with mm, the node through the platform abstraction layer PAL will work. Execution services directly deal with scheduling and execution in the cloud. One of the key features of Aneka is the ability of providing different ways for expressing distributed applications by offering different programming by adding different types of programming. Additional models such as persistent and security are transversal to the entire stack of service that are clouded in. A common deployment of Aneka is a common deployment of Aneka is based on cloud computing by set of interconnected resources that are dynamically modified according to the user's need by using different resource virtualization or by harnessing the spare CPU cycles of disk machines. This is the basic architecture of Aneka. The basic architecture shows how the Aneka works. What is the working principle of Aneka? That is represented by this diagram. This consists of several components. What are the components of Aneka? That is displayed diagrammatically. Please look at the diagram very carefully. This is the diagram. This shows the basic architecture. The system includes four key components: Aneka master, Aneka worker, Aneka management console, and Aneka client library. The Aneka master and Aneka worker are both Aneka containers, which include the basic deployment loss of basic employment of Aneka worker, and both Aneka container, which represent basic deployment unique of Aneka based cloud. Aneka containers host different kinds of services depending on the role. For instance, in addition to mandatory service, the master runs the scheduling, accounting, reporting, reservation, provisioning, and storage services, while the and various services. For instance, in addition to mandatory services, the master runs the scheduling, accounting, reporting, reservation, provisioning, and storage services, while the workers run execution services. For scalability reasons, some of these services can be hosted on separate computers which with different role. For example, it is ideal to deploy a Supreme Court or Supreme container for hosting the storage service, which is responsible for managing the storage and transfer of file within Aneka cloud. The master container is responsible for managing the entire Aneka cloud, controlling the execution of application by dispatching the collection of work units to compute nodes, while the worker contains it is a it can be it is in charge of executing the work unit, monitoring and execution, and collecting and forwarding the result. Aneka implements a service oriented architecture SOA, and services are the fundamental components of Aneka cloud. Services operate at container level, and except for the services and except for the platform abstraction layer, they provide developers, users, and administrators with all feature offered by framework. The framework include the business service for infrastructure and mode management, application execution, accounting, and system accounting. Aneka Aneka services. The management studio and client libraries help in managing the Aneka cloud and developing applications that utilize resource on Aneka cloud. The management studio is an administrative control that is used to configure Aneka cloud, install, start or stop containers, set up users accounts, and permissions for accessing cloud resources. APIs, application programmer interface, used to develop applications which can be executed on the Aneka cloud. Three different kinds of cloud computing models are available for the Aneka PaaS to cover different application scenarios. task programming, thread programming, and map reduce programming. These are the three steps. Task programming model provides developer with the ability of expressing applications. Aneka services. What are the different services provided by Aneka? Elasticity and scaling by means of dynamic provisioning service. Aneka supports dynamically upsizing and downsizing of the infrastructure available for applications. Runtime management. The runtime machinery is responsible for keeping on the infrastructures up and running, and services as a broader or as a hosting environment for services. Resource management. Aneka is an elastic infrastructure in which resources are added and removed dynamically according to application needs and user requirement. Next platform is Cloud SIM platform. What is Cloud SIM platform? Cloud SIM Cloud computing is a best fit for applications where users have heterogeneous, dynamic, and competing quality of service QoS requirement. Different applications have different performance level, workload, and dynamic application scaling requirement, but these characteristics service model but the characteristics of service model and deployment model create a vague situation when we use the cloud to host the operation. Cloud Sim is a simulation toolkit that supports the modeling and simulation of the core functionality of the cloud, like job, task, queue, processing of events, creation of cloud entities, communication between different entities, implementation of broker policies, etc. Cloud SIM provides a generalized and extensible simulation framework that enables seamless modeling and simulation of app performance. The Cloud SIM layer provides support for modeling and simulation of cloud environment, including dedicated management interfaces for memory, storage, bandwidth, and virtual machine. It also provides hosts to virtual machines, application execution, management and dynamic steam state monitoring. A cloud service provider can implement can a cloud service provider can implement customized strategies at this layer to study the efficiency of different policy in virtual machines provisioning. The user code layer exposes basic entities such as number of machine, their specification, as well as applications. Cloud SIM Toolkit. This toolkit allows to test application service in a repeatable and controllable environment, tune the system bottleneck before deploying apps in an actual cloud, experiment with different workload metrics and resource performance scenarios on simulated infrastructure for a stimulated infrastructure for developing and testing adaptive application provisioning technique. The user layer exposes basic entities such as number of machines, their specifications, as well as application, virtual machine, number of user, application type, and scheduling policies. The main component of CloudSIP framework are regions. It models geographical region in which cloud service provider allocate resources to the customer. In cloud analysis, there are 6 regions that correspond to 6 continents in the world. Data center is one of the component. It models the infrastructure services provided by various cloud service provider. It encapsulates a set of computing host or server that are either heterogeneous or homogeneous in nature based on their hardware configuration. Data center characteristics contain information regarding the data center resource configuration. Hosts model physical resources. User base model is a group of users considered as a single unit considers as a single unit of time. The user base, it models a group of users considered as a single unit in the simulation, and its main responsibility is to generate traffic for the simulation. Core features of CloudSIM: the support of modeling and simulation of large scale computing environment as federated cloud data center, visualized server host with customizable policies for provisioning host resources to virtual machine and energy aware computational resources. It is a self contained platform for modeling cloud service brokers, provisioning, and allocation policy. It supports the simulation of network connection among simulated system elements. Its support for simulation of federated cloud environment that internetworks resources from both private and public domain. CloudSIM is written in Java. The knowledge, yeah, it is needed to use CloudSIM is basic Java programming and some basics about cloud computing. Availability of a virtualization engine that aids in the criteria and management of multiple independent and co-hosted virtual services on a data center node. Thank you for watching.